If you've been on social media today, you've probably seen H-1B visa trending everywhere. And let me tell you, this isn't just another news story. Yesterday, President Trump dropped a policy bombshell that's going to completely reshape American immigration. We're talking about a change so massive, it sent shockwaves through Silicon Valley and beyond. Let's break it down. So here's what went down on Friday, September 19th. Trump signed an executive action that does two major things. First, and this is the big one, H-1B visa application fees just jumped from around $2,000 to $100,000. You heard that right, $100,000. That's not a typo. But wait, there's more. Trump also announced something called the Gold Card Visa Program. This is essentially a fast-track visa for wealthy foreigners willing to pay between $1 and $5 million. Think of it as first-class immigration for the ultra-rich. Now, if you're thinking, what the heck is an H-1B visa anyway? Don't worry, I got you covered. The H-1B is basically how America brings in skilled foreign workers, especially in tech. Companies like Google, Microsoft, and thousands of startups use this program to hire engineers, developers, and other skilled professionals from countries like India and China. We're talking about roughly 85,000 visas issued every year. So why should you care about this? Well, this change is absolutely massive for several reasons. First, let's talk numbers. Going from $2,000 to $100,000 is a 5,000% increase. That's not an adjustment. That's basically nuking the entire system. Most companies that regularly hired H-1B workers are now going to think twice, three times, or just say, forget it entirely. Second, this hits the tech industry like a freight train. Silicon Valley has been built on the backs of skilled immigrants. Some of the biggest names in tech, from Elon Musk to Satya Nadella, came here on work visas. Now, smaller startups and even medium-sized companies might not be able to afford bringing in that crucial talent. But here's where it gets interesting. The Gold Card program seems designed to attract a completely different type of immigrant, the wealthy investor type. Instead of skilled workers, we're now prioritizing people who can write million-dollar checks. The reactions have been intense and split right down the middle. Tech companies are freaking out. Stocks for companies like Infosys, which helps place H-1B workers, took a hit. Industry leaders are calling this a disaster for American innovation. They're saying we're basically telling the world's best and brightest, thanks but no thanks, unless you're already rich. But Trump's supporters see this differently. They argue that American workers have been getting screwed by companies using H-1B visas to hire cheaper foreign labor. They see this as protecting American jobs and making sure that if companies really need foreign workers, they're going to pay premium prices for them. The Gold Card supporters say it's genius. Why not attract wealthy investors who will create jobs and pump money into the American economy? So what happens now? Well, this goes into effect immediately for new applications. Companies are scrambling to figure out their next moves. Some are probably going to shift their hiring to other countries. Others might lobby Congress hard to reverse this. We're likely going to see some major lawsuits. Immigration lawyers are already calling this potentially unconstitutional. The tech industry has serious political clout, so don't expect them to go down without a fight. There's also the international angle. Countries like Canada and the UK are probably celebrating right now because they might get all that talent America just priced itself out of. Look, whether you love this move or hate it, one thing's for sure, American immigration just changed forever. We went from a system that prioritized skills to one that prioritizes wealth. The long-term effects of this are going to ripple through our economy, our tech industry, and our culture for years to come. What do you think about this massive shift? Are we protecting American workers or shooting ourselves in the foot? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if this kind of policy breakdown is your thing, make sure to subscribe to Virapedia, because trust me, this is just the beginning of what's shaping up to be a wild ride in American politics. I'll see you in the next one.